Never run out of battery again with the iNIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Hey everyone, welcome back to iPad Focus. Today we're talking about a pretty interesting update from YouTube, specifically how it's affected certain models of iPhones and iPads. So, if you've been using your iPhone or iPad, you might have noticed that you can't run the latest version of YouTube on those devices anymore. That's right, folks. The popular video sharing app has just released an update for iOS 16 and iPadOS 16, which unfortunately means that 8 different devices are no longer compatible with this new update. Now, let's take a look at which devices are affected by this change. First off, we've got the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus from back in 2014. You might remember those phones. They were some of Apple's first iPhones to feature Touch ID. As you'd expect, these older models can't run the latest version of iOS, let alone YouTube 2022-1. Next up, we've got the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus from 2015. Again, these phones are a few years old, but they're still popular among some users. And then there's the original iPhone SE from 2016. That tiny phone was a fan favorite for a while. Now, let's move on to the iPads. The iPad Air 2 and iPad Mini 4, both released in 2014 and 2015 respectively, are also no longer compatible with this new update. Those of you who used those devices might be feeling a bit nostalgic. And finally, we've got the iPod Touch 7. That's the last iPod Apple ever released back in 2019. It's still out there, but unfortunately, it can't run iOS 16, so it won't work with this new YouTube update. So, what does this mean for you? Well, if you have one of these devices and want to use the latest version of YouTube, you're out of luck. The older version of the app will still be available, but it won't receive any new features or updates. Eventually, that means YouTube will stop supporting those older versions altogether. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but wait, I've got an old iPhone or iPad. Can I just use the older version? Well, yes and no. While you can still use the older app, it won't have all the latest features. And as time goes on, YouTube will eventually stop supporting those older versions. That's why it's always a good idea to stick with the latest and greatest when it comes to technology. Trust me, your device and your sanity will thank you. Thanks for tuning in to iPad Focus. If you've got any questions or comments about this update, be sure to leave them down below.